Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it.
Randy said first, and Justin said a little early, it seems. Yeah, a little bit. I thought it was a little later than it was. Sorry.
Just that boy will come on here and answer your text message, but he won't answer nothing I send him.
You say something?
Oh, Daniel said, happy Monday. Sup, everyone. Happy Monday, Daniel. Justin said, how's the roads out today? I'm fixing to leave Charlotte.
The main roads are good. I don't think I'd wait much longer before I left because it's going to get cold quick.
I'd be real careful on Finch Farm. It's on theater.
Carlos said, what's up, y'all? Pops R3, Justin. And John Deere says, hi, everyone. Huh?
Mine won't load the video.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Well, we got 6 people in here, 6 thumbs up. I like the
uniform check.
Yeah. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Bye, bye, Miss American Fly.
Matthew Stump said, what's up, everybody? Yes, everything's going good. How about for you? Daniel said, hey, Justin, Big, and John.
Well, guess I'm not watching the live on the phone.
John said, Dot. Gotta at least give it thumbs up. Do I have too much of the ceiling in the picture?
Huh?
Do I have too much of the ceiling in the picture?
Don't even start. Don't even.
Oh, meow, 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 meow. Whoop. Whoop. I don't like that. Hey,
me, more cowboy than you.
What in God's name just happened to him?
I think I had a tick. My bad.
John said, I love this planet. Me too.
I don't. I hate this goddamn snow.
I don't like the snow. Wait till we go to the new world.
You know what?
John Deere said, what's up, you guys having a good day? Yeah, it's just cold, and I not like cold. Carlos said, what's up, Daniel? 11 people in here, 9 thumbs up. Chicken butt. John Deere said, amen, R3. Y'all think he's got a big enough knife back there for that peanut butter? Oh, now he's going to hide it.
I will cut you.
I bet he don't clean the damn knife off.
No.
I might have to go back there and get me some Cocoa Puffs. I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
F your Cocoa Puffs.
But just chicken strips.
Now, y'all don't all talk at one time. It's hard for me to keep up the reading like this.
No. Ha ha! F you and the horse you rode in on.
Oh. La 13 people, 9 thumbs up, and nobody wanted to talk.
Somebody talk to me. I've talked to you the entire day. Hey, anybody over here know how to make websites?
Pork Chop said, somebody get that puppy a treat. Hey, well, yep, there you go. All right. Now that you said that.
You know, say I can give him some peanut butter.
This is from Pork Chop.
Say thank you, Pork Chop.
Damn.
Easy on the desk now.
Damn. There
Just
you go.
get mad and bang around on the desk. God dang.
There you go, Pork Chop. Pork Chop. John Deere said, I hate snow.
Yeah, me too.
He said, I hate snow too, R3. Yeah. It's pretty, but I've seen enough of it for the next 20 years. Go away.
We hadn't had snow like this in 30 years.
It
I should know because I'm 30.
Media said, that's a good boy right there. I just know it. That's right.
Thanks, media.
Snowman Yankee said, when are you going to stop going to sleep at 3 a.m.?
Don't worry about it.
Um,
I know what I want.
when I die. Carlos said, what's up, Pork? Cabe said, Harry Potter and Hannah Montana
Damn tree.
and Lily handcuffed. All right. Cabela Biggs by 9805. Is that Cabela? Is I said that right? John Deere said 8 inches of snow. I think we ended up with like 16 of them, I believe.
16 to 17 inches, depending on where you are around here.
January says, aloha, amigo. Hello, amigo. What's
Well,
that
I guess
flag
85
from,
was
January?
Bet you 85 was clear because Madison's top speed was 78.
Dib said, hi, hello. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I see MAGA in there. John Deere says, aloha. January said, Mexico. Cool. I was wondering about that, I thought, but I wasn't 100% sure.
Our neighbors.
Yeah, I've been trying to get Randy to order a big thing to go back there behind the camera so I can read the flags.
Wait a second. That's our first person from Mexico.
Is it?
No, there's one other from Mexico City.
Okay.
Where are you from?
Where are you from, Mexico, January?
January.
Carlos said, hello, Div. D-I-V. Div said, thanks for subbing to my channel. You're welcome. January, love you guys. We love you
thank
too. Div says, like your shorts. Thank you.
Thank you.
You got long pants on now, though. John Deere said, aloha means hello, Randy. Now, John Deere, you think I not know that?
If you just stay still, I'll pierce your ear. Did you know he jammed the shit out of his thumb?
I did. That mother buck hurts. My fat ass fell on this snow. You remember Sunday when somebody said, they hope I fall on a banana peel?
I hope you slip on a banana peel, fall ass first. Yeah.
I fell thumb first.
You deserve it.
Media says, I'm from London. Let's get
Let's
London.
see. Don't we have one in for you, media? Or are you different media? Different media.
I don't know, how do you see if they come in here before?
That's a different media.
Okay.
Media destroyer.
Yeah.
Well, look, you're going to get a blue pen.
Look.
Okay, Toluca.
Yep. Toluca.
Toluca.
Toluca. We make sure we get it in the right place. Thank you. Media destroyer. We are putting in one for London. Is that
blue pen for you?
is that London, France, or London?
I'm not seeing that exact name, but it only shows me certain names.
Carlos said, well, hello, Greaser from London.
Oh, nope, I found it.
There you go. January says, you guys are awesome. Not near as good as you, buddy. Thank you. We can't do this without you.
Okay, let's see here. Hold on. That dot means there's at least 250 to 1 million people there.
Okay. Well, we know we got one on this channel. Thank you.
All right, let's see here. So we got London. We're going to need a bigger United Kingdom.
Pork Chop said, what's for dinner?
Crackers and peanut butter, apparently.
And I may pull out another frozen dinner, to be honest with you.
Oh, January gave it a like.
Thank you,
my friend.
January. I appreciate it. That's 15 people, 11 likes. Thank you.
I usually read the comments back here, but it won't load on my phone, so I'll just sit here like a knot on a log.
You want this one?
No.
He likes to be a knot on the log and then bitch about it.
Yep.
Oh, poor pitiful me.
See, Miranda said vanilla wafers and peanut butter is good too. Yeah,
Alabama's like
I just
second to none.
I just got Ritz. That's all I got right now. I don't have vanilla wafers. I need some. January said, okay, y'all got to go to work. See you later. See you. Thank you, January. I appreciate it.
Have a good day at work.
Media says we're going to need a bigger United Kingdom. Sounds like what we said a long ago before y'all had the revolution.
Well, listen, all I'm saying is, taxation without representation's a MFer. And we're right back where we started.
Ain't it funny how things go in a big circle?
They say if you don't remember history, you're doomed to repeat it. And they're trying to erase history, and we're kind of repeating it.
I think we ought to throw some more tea in the damn ocean.
Well, that might be the only bit of politics we talk about tonight.
Hyper says, are you in prison? Not yet.
I got out last month on good behavior. Bet you that gal will think twice about coming back in this place.
Let's see. Well, Justin Power said not yet. Laughing. Hyper said low.
If they figured out what the hell I did, they'd probably put me in prison.
Eagle boy.
Whenever those Randy files drop, everybody's going to say I should have been in prison.
I called him Hyper, but it's Steve. I'm sorry. I'll fix that, Steve. Carlos said no. They are in a mental institute. That's right, asylum. I totally screwed that word up.
I go crazy. Listen, I'm in a rubber room. Medicine to help keep the bad thoughts away. Then they got to give me medicine to keep me calm. Then give me medicine to perk me back up.
Yeah, I just take medicine, man. Pape said, what's up, boss man? Hello, Pape. Alex says, are you an immigrant from what country?
Nope.
I don't know. I'm just from here, man. I was born and raised right here in this U.S. of A. I was born in High Point. This is Denton right here, just a few minutes away. Div says, what's been your favorite video to make so far? Well, favorite is a hard thing.
What's your favorite?
Video that we to make so far.
I don't know, making that video of going to the Freedom Factory is pretty awesome.
Yeah, I mean,
making the video of getting here, getting Fireball running, Black Daddy.
There's a lot out there for from what we started with to what we've got now. This is awesome.
The stuff that we're uploading every day right now, we're kind of recovering back on our feet, but.
And if you've been around, you know that he just is back on his feet from getting hurt. And we are trying to get back on the car thing and the stupid weather and the time and all that.
We got an email this morning that our cars got approved to go to open competition at the Burnout Rivals Freedom Factory in April.
That's right. So we will be starting to count down on our next
event.
On the next daily briefing. We'll start the countdown. And so
I'm pretty damn excited.
We will be at the Freedom Factory this April.
April 10th and 11th.
Let's see. But yes, making those videos, we're making more than just the videos. We're making the last one at the Freedom Factory was a family thing. That was Stephen was there, Justin, Randy, myself, and we had a heck of a time. So
Madison,
that was probably
Allison.
Allison wasn't there.
Huh.
But we hope to build on that and do better this year. Media says, oh, believe me, I know it. My wife is from California, and we just got to hope the whole U.S. don't go the same way because that would stink. I'll finish with the politics too. Yes, that's a good idea.
You get me on that topic, I might hurt some.
But the best thing you could have done for your wife is to get her out of California. Steve says, where are y'all from? We're in Denton, North Carolina. Justin Powers says it looks more like an auto shop office.
This person's smart.
It is a tire muffler shop. That's what Randy bought. It's 9 bays, 8,000 square foot with 6.5 acres. We have all intentions. We have been clearing the property, and we're going to do events here and everything. This is going to be a YouTube facility. like I said, Randy getting hurt kind of stopped us and slowed us down, but we are back and we are going to make this work. Springtime, we get this old white shit out the way, we're going to do something. Justin, I just read that, sorry. Papa said, definitely on Monday, it's going okay. Yeah, but the worst part of Monday's over for me. I done got up and got the work day done. Alex says, are you a Christian? I'll answer that question, but we don't do politics or religion because this is a worldwide thing. But yes, I am. Steve says, I'm from Mountain, Colorado.
Well, let me get a pin in for Mountain,
We'll get you a pin in the world map. I can't get the world map and Randy in the picture, so he wants to switch sides with the dog. I can actually do that, but
Mountain.
it's hard to get my youngest to listen sometimes.
Is that near Denver?
John Deere says, I'm. Daryl says, tap, tap. Well, tap, tap, Daryl. I heard some good news about you, too. Carlos says, what's up, Daryl? John Deere said, hi, Art. Daryl said, Big and Jacob. Daryl says, going over to get the rear end cut tomorrow. Awesome.
Come my rear end.
Popeye said, Lazy Dog is so happy. That's right. Carlos said, way up north to Alaska.
Oh man. It's the last ding dong. He gonna get up there up the box now.
No, he ain't. And if he does, you're picking it up. Put it in the trash can. Hey. All right. D. Herman said every day y'all quit quitters, quiet quitters. I am. I accept that with a.
Now, see, the problem is we're not quiet quitters.
I'll tell you right now. You pay me to do a job, I'm going to do that job. If you want me to do more, you pay me more. Papa, you said that dog is rotten and a good dog. He is. I'm telling you, I can't wait till he gets when I say comfortable, I'm talking about good enough that he knows he can come to us and not run out there, run away. I don't want him running away, but
You just go.
I can't wait till I can do away with a dog leash and I can just open the door and we can go out. Gentleman said, rub the dog's ears for me, please. He's the one that made me wake him up last night. Can I pet that dog?
Well, I'll sit here and I'll stroke the dog and it might look inappropriate.
Oh, I was going to say, keep your hand on the dog's head there.
Keep my hand on my head.
13 people, 13 thumbs up. Hey, I like it. D. Herman said, what's up, big boy? Roger Dodger said, CSX, you work for them? We both do. I may. Well, let me rephrase that.
Careful, you'll get me upsetty spaghetti.
Yeah, he's a little got his panties in a wad back there. But we do have a CSX paycheck, but we're co-owned by CSX and Norfolk Southern. We are the Winston-Salem southbound. Is that Alamo is got his flags flying for what he is. Welcome. D. Herman said, I got birds to land on me today. Can I send you a pig? Yes. Put them send it to the community page. Rainer said, what's up in jail? What's up in jail? I don't know, not in jail, but welcome. John Deere said, butternuts R3. Roger Dodger says, hi from Amtrak. Well, hello, Amtrak. You faster than us.
Yeah, we just a little short 25-mile-an-hour track train.
Yeah, I don't think Amtrak wants to come to us. It'll be a slow order all the time.
Well, you know what HPT&D is, right? High price tickets and a damn rough ride.
I ain't never heard that.
Because it used to be a passenger line.
Yeah. CQ said the president Ha! We don't do that.
Nice try.
We don't talk politics or any kind of, and you just ticked about three different, you just broke about three different rules there. Roger Dodger says, I'm in maintenance away Amtrak 15 years. Well, I'm a track inspector and he's a conductor / engineer.
But freight only.
Yeah, freight only, that's all we are. Popeye said train rides are fun, just sit back and relax. Carlos
We
says,
work on our trains.
Carlos says, hi from Transper. Perth. D. Herman said, I just sent the picture. All right. Randy, look it up, please.
What?
The picture on our community page.
All right, YouTube. Let's see, let's go to Never Done Projects
14 people, 17 thumbs up. We are working on a website now, so that will be up and going soon. I hope we can start getting everybody to go check it out. We're hoping to get some people to maybe start buying some t-shirts and stuff. Hey,
Nature Man.
all right, cool.
Look
Hey.
at that Nature Man.
Hey, set up a poll.
What are we setting up a poll for?
How many people will buy merchandise? Would you
Grandma
buy-
Vic said hi, Pops. Hi, R3. Hello.
Hello, Grandma.
Well, let me set
Or
up
let
this
me
poll.
do it, or you let me do it. I can figure it out. Would you buy NDP merch?
There we go. There's the poll started for everybody.
There we go. Let's see what we got going on here. I'm just curious.
Oh, Grandma Vic said hi, Kane. Said who?
Uh,
He winked for you, Grandma.
let's see. Where am I at here now?
You want anything?
Boom.
I'm going to get a drink.
No. Let's see. Let's see. I've got.
Let's see.
So I sent the pic. Grandma said hi, Pops, and hi, Art Randy 3. Hello, Grandma, and hi, Kane. The Armin says, show it. Let him get back. I'm sorry, I didn't read it in time. He showed it to me, but I'll show it when he gets back. Dib says, I will check it out. Popeye said, I'm talking about Amtrak rides cheaper than flying. Haven't done it in years, though. I've heard that. I've never done it, though. Lotus said, hello, Randy and Rando. Grandma says, hi, Herman. Carlos said, Transport is our local public transport service, Pops, Trans, and buses. Oh, okay. D. Herman said, hey, Grandma. Lotus said, hi, Carlo. Grandma said, hi, Popeye. Daryl said, hi, Grandma. Justin Power said, I've noticed a big drop in the sales price of classic cars and trucks projects in the last year. They do that. They go up and down. D. Herman said, there is no choice for maybe. Oh, sorry. Grandma said, hi, Vic. Dump truck, DJ Dump Truck said, is that your boyfriend? That's my son. Lotus said, depends on how expensive merch is. It'll be reasonable. Grandma said, hi, Lotus. I don't know what I'm, NFL Music says, the Epstein files are fake. Carlos said, what's up, Lotus? Rumple said, hello, Pops. Randy Jr. Grandma said, hi, big boys. Grandma said, hi, Rumple. Rumple said, what's cooking? John Deere says, hi, Grandma. Lotus says, hi, Grandma. Rumple says, Grandma, hello. John Deere said, Daryl said, Rumple. Grandma said, hi, Jacob. Carlos said, that word, Grandma. Popeye said, I hope everyone is doing good today. John Deere singing happy places, and somebody said there wasn't a place for maybe. And Lotus said it depends on the price. We're not going to be greedy on it, I can promise you that. Rumble said, big boys, hello. Barnes said, Baldy over there, what's it like to have no hair? Is it hot? Is it cold? I don't know, because I'm not bald. Nope. Quit. he's coming here before and said that very same thing, I believe. Rumpel said Metal Arts, hello. Carlos said Rumpel. John Deere says Bug. Rumpel said Lotus, hello. D. Herman said the cheap French onion dip in the dairy section is yummy. I like the hell of a good dip. Lotus said Sup, Rup. Hornby said my train layout is so good. Daryl said, but the Randy files are still being prepared.
Hey, that might be something we have to put with the merchandise, a book copy of the
Yeah.
Randy files.
Lotus said, love some French onion dip in the best dip. Daryl said, Lotus. Lotus said, a latest shirt is 60 after tax, and we ain't doing that kind of price. I can promise you that. Now, I don't know what it's going to cost to ship, but we ain't going to run it that kind of, we ain't that damn special yet. Lotus said, what up, Daryl? Barnes said, your daughter is holding a knife.
You got a daughter?
And you need to clean your glasses. I don't have a daughter.
I like you. You can come to my house and support my sister.
Rumble said, any of you going to follow the U.S. team in the Cricket World Cup starting in February?
Probably
I guess
not.
you didn't even know about it. I didn't. I had no idea.
When you say cricket, I think about that thing in the summertime that makes noise outside.
Steve said, I voted yes, friend DP merchandise. All right, thank you. Looks like we got 80% saying yes.
Hey,
Let's see. Daryl said, same with the Vice Grip shirts. Lotus, of course, Cletus handles his merch too. John Deere said, laughing. Hornby said he was born with no hair, so be nice to him. Lotus said, and I didn't even win a free Cadillac or turbo
yet.
yet. It's one for every day of the year, ain't it?
Yep, 365 turbos.
Let's see. D. Herman said, pull the dog's tail and hold on until he has a fit. He will. You grab that dog's tail and he turns around and tries to bite you.
See, look, watch. I got it. What you gonna do about it?
Popeye said, I'm just waiting for Stone Cold to comment.
Yeah.
Daryl said his turbo wall collapsed. Did it?
Oh, no.
I knew it was leaning, but I didn't see it at the collapse.
Did y'all see Weston Chaplin's new property you got?
Anybody that knows everything I've been saying on this channel, Weston
what we
Chaplin
wanted.
just did it. He has just bought 200 acres and is doing exactly what I want to do here, just a lot bigger. Justin Power said, do you guys do any circle track racing or playing with the to do with the business?
I would love to, but
We're wanting to do
Can't afford
burnout pit and a drift course here. That's what we're wanting to do here on this 6.5 acres.
Jesus Christ, dog.
D. Herman said, Lowell. He wants you to show everybody that picture.
Which picture? Oh, of D. Herman?
Yeah.
I did.
You showed them?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see you show them. I'm sorry.
That's what I did right before I left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
No, you can
Hornby
handle
said,
that.
do you know when the dog's angry when he growls? Well,
Well, he likes to play an angry growl at you, but
he
plays.
does, but when you walk in that door right there, even I walk in it more than anybody, and I'm not 100% sure I'm not going to get bit every time I open the door.
Well, somebody that we work with said, oh, he's a Great Dane, he won't bite. Well, I let him out with the leash on Thursday. He changed his mind real damn quick.
Rumble said, isn't everyone born with almost no hair? I don't know. I may be misinformed. No,
I don't know.
some kids come out with a head full of hair. And
Pretty
some
sure Andy
people,
and Allie both did.
and some people, it's there when it comes out.
They say if the mom has heartburn while she's pregnant, the baby's going to have a lot of hair.
Popeye said, grab my tail, I'll bite also. Daryl said, 200 acres, yes, wouldn't that be awesome? Lotus said, yes, Westland property is awesome. That is what I want to do, but like I said, right now we're on
I
a
think
lot
he said
smaller.
160 acres.
No, he said
Unexplored.
170 something, but after it's all said and done, 200.
Is unexplored.
Oh, unexplored, sorry.
We watched the same video. He doesn't listen.
Huh?
Dumbass.
Lotus said, yes, Westland property is awesome. D. Herman said, will the dog howl if you howl?
Oh,
I don't know. We ain't tried that. I hope we don't.
Oh.
Barnes said, I was born with no money. Doesn't mean I need to go through life with no money. I like that theory.
I was born with no money, and I sure as hell still ain't got no money.
I was born with a silver spoon in my mouth. Somebody ripped that damn thing out and kept it.
Somebody pawned mine.
Daryl said, and he started small now. Look at it. I know. That's what I keep saying.
He said what put his channel on the map was putting a Cummins in his F-350, taking the single rear wheel and making it a dual rear wheel. And whenever he put the Cummins in his Mustang is what really took him off.
Rumble said, why is there a helmet there? Someone ride a bike or a 4x4? Rumple, that was the helmet we had when we had a VFR 800 street bike. And I just wore it yesterday in the snow when I took the snow ride on the four-wheeler. I did the live going down the road. And it was actually going to be tonight's video. Pay says, hi, Stone Cold Steve Austin. How are you? Doing well. Hope
There's
you
a
are.
comment.
Div said, so happy to catch you and your son live. Well, thank you. We do it every day from 6 to 8. Now, he's not always here, but I am. A hornby said, when it's feeding time for the dog, did the dog wait at the door or moo, M-O-W, moo?
No.
Well, when he don't have his food, he tears every damn thing up. So you better keep food for him.
Yeah, you better keep food for me.
Carlos said, what's up, Payu? Grandma said, hi, Horn. Double X said, just super chatted $4.99. Not in this channel, you didn't. It would have showed up if you did. Hey, but try it and see. Hit that money button. Let me see what it looks like. Let's see. Pay, you said, big boys, hi. Grandma says, hi, Printer X. Alex says, pet the dog for me. Daryl said, me and him was buying, restoring, and selling salvage vehicles at the same time when he started to do the engine swap, and then he took off. Cool.
Wow.
Grandma said, hi, Alex. D. Herman says, can your boy stand up and have the dog stand up tall on him?
Oh, let me see if I can.
Rumple said, oh, my aunt has a 140-acre farm. It's a lovely place with ponds and cattle, about 20 dogs and 10 cats. It's a leopard country out there.
Did y'all see what happened with the snow leopard?
You're not into pitching.
Well, there we go. We're in the picture now.
There you go. Whoop, 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 whoop. There you go.
Good boy. You want no treat?
Let's see. That's cool, Rumple. Popeye said, I knew it was coming stone cold. That's right.
Come get it. Come get it. Come on. Come on.
Carlos says, quit.
Come on.
Come,
He just tried to get it from me.
Lotus says, can the dog do a burnout? he slides down the ramp.
On the handicap ramp.
Yeah, down the handicap ramp. He'll get to running, and when he hits it, he just slides down it.
Or if he runs
says,
to he'll plant those feet, he'll slide all
If
the
not,
way.
can he ride shotgun? Now, when we start doing burnouts, if he'll ride, he's welcome to ride.
He'll jump out of my car.
Hornby said, best thing about having a dog is taking care of it, picking up his poop. Yeah.
We have different versions of the best.
Rumble said, Lotus, yeah, like the cartoons. Hey, said, big boys, thanks, good you. The Herman said, damn horse. Carlos said, listen, I don't know what that words are y'all are doing, but I'm not reading words I can't damn pronounce. Rumble said, Randy Jr. is trying to set you up, Pops. I know. Dearman said, we don't pick up dog poop in the county. Yeah, but you do if it's in the building. Country, not county, country. Grandma said hi. And I got pissed at him yesterday. I took him outside, he pooped and come in, and daggone if he didn't go over there and poop. That made me mad now. I took him out and he still pooped in here. That really got next to me.
You know what he said to that?
He didn't care.
Gotcha, bitch.
Grandma said, hi, pay you. Lotus said, so more of a dog, a drift dog. There you go. Grandma said, hi, Justin. Payu said, Grandma, hi. He might be driving, Grandma. I'm not for sure. Diva said, which car would you trust on the road trip? If you're talking about our burnout cars, probably Randy's, because his was real close to being a, good driving car up until the accident. And then we put the new motor in it, and it just got a big dent in it, but everything worked on it.
I got a brake light out.
And now, don't get me wrong, I'd put my burnout car out there and go anywhere in it right now. Diva, wait a minute. Rubble said it's a Tango dog, just waltz with Randy Jr. There you go. Grandma said hi, Div M. John Deere said R3, you and that dog make a cute couple.
Oh, well, thank you.
Joking, buddy. Dave says hi, Grandma. Daryl says he was living the snow. I think he's loving. Yes, he did. He absolutely. Even now, taking him out there, he still walks and bites it. He loves biting that snow. If I let him off of that leash, I think he would absolutely go berserk. Papa said, don't you love it? Dogs will go outside and do nothing and then go straight back and poop inside. Well, be honest with you, I don't blame him on that. I'd much rather poop in the warm than in the cold. But when I did take him out and walked out in the cold, then he pooped outside and then come back. That kind of got me mad. Hornby said, fart smells the most. The dogs are your sons. I'd probably rather smell that dog shit than I would his. That's a stinking ass person.
I do have to poop.
Dermot said, go easy on horse dog. It was too cold for his butthole to relax outside. You're probably right. Mike says hi. Oh, hello, Mike. Mike, if you didn't hear, we got accepted for our cars, so we are going. Well, I was wanting to go anyway, but we are going to be able to take the cars. So I've got a lot to do to this trailer and cars to get them ready. Daryl said, Mike. Lotus said, hey, Mike, how's the digits? Daryl says, we drug Silverado to the shop. It's the starter again. Oh, really?
Did I see Mike in here?
Yeah.
Mike.
It's Troll Patrol.
Troll Patrol?
Troll Patrol.
Okay. John Deere's laughing. Carlos said, what's up, Mike? Oh, man said hi. He said, please mod me. Like I said, we don't do mods right now. We got enough for right now. But thank you. Like I said, I do appreciate it. Daryl says, I did too. I wasn't going to say it because I was going to let you announce it how you wanted to. But I thought that was awesome. I got some ideas I'd like to run across to see what we can come up as a group. I think it'd be cool. D. Irma said, Omar, the mod, something says bad idea. Nah, I believe it'd be alright. I'm just not going to do mods right now. Let's see. Pape said I had a German Shepherd. He was the best dog. After he passed, I couldn't get another dog. I remember when I was little at my papa's house, one of the neighbors had a German Shepherd, and that dog always come down there and played with me. And I kind of always wanted one, but I've never had a German Shepherd. John Deere said, Butterballs. Hornby said, your dog is very quiet and sleeping. Yeah, that's a lazy dog. I kind of like that. Rich said, hello. Hello, Rich. Salvage Biscuit said, NDP for life. My favorite shiny head YouTuber, coolest vibe on YouTube. Always a good time when you're live. What's your favorite band? I really don't. I'm not into. I like all kinds of music, so I'm really not. I don't really have a favorite band. Carlos said, "Lice balls." Lotus says, "Can I be a mod?" I'm sorry, Lotus. We're not doing mods right now. Daryl says, "You two have cars that are pretty much ready. I have a shell to get ready." Yeah, but look how far you've come just in a couple days. Well, I said a couple days, but you about got it. You ain't far from it. I know you can do it. Karaba says, "Put that helmet on." Whew, that helmet's hard to put on. My head's got a lot bigger since I wore that thing when I was younger. CWB Redneck said, just gone done watching Beavis and Butthead. I like Beavis and Butthead. Mike said, "Hi, Daryl and Carlo." Carlo said, "What's up, Mike?" Mike, you need to get your burnout car going so we can get it going. I wanted to get the special passes to go back in the back of the race and everything, but they were already sold out. And Randy bought the tickets just about an hour ago. The VIP passes, what I'm saying. Lotus said, "This is some cow shit." Popeye said, "Man, once you get a German Shepherd, you won't get another breed. They are super smart, loyal, and trustworthy." Savage Biscuit said, "Would you rather stick a toothpick in your toenail and kick a wall as hard as you can, or do that all relax with some good Texas barbecue?" I'm just not doing that. Mike said, "All the digits are present and accounted for. Thanks for asking, Lotus." Daryl said, "Mike's doing the Mustang burnout car." Well, I think he bought another one, but I don't know what he's going to do with it. Hugh said, "Hello, Randy." "Hello, Scoots." Daryl said, Hugh said, "Daryl." Mike said, "Daryl, the motor currently in pieces." Hugh said, "Hello, Mike." 23 people in here, 31 thumbs up. Thank y'all. Flo Key says, "Hey guys, we love your show. How are you doing tonight?" Great. We hope much love. Hugh said, "Hello, Lotus." Steve said, "I like golden retrievers." Hugh said, "Hello, Pape." Daryl said, time for an LT 4.3, Mike. Carlos said, "What's up, Hugh? Floki's going live in about 20 minutes or so, all right?" Hugh said, "Hello, Carlo." Hello, Horn, and hello, Rich. John Deere says, "Hi, Grand Vito Pick." Hugh said, "What's up, Hugh?" Said Lotus. Hugh said, "Hello, John Deere." And hello, Floki, said Hugh. Hugh says, "How is everyone? The snow melting?" Yeah. There's a lot still out there, but it's doing a lot. Real quick melting. A lot of the main roads are real clear, but the back roads are still kind of messy. Oops, excuse me. Popeye said golden retrievers are great family dogs, smart and friendly. I had one growing up. Hugh said, "Some melted here, but there was a lot, so still quite a bit." Yep. And said about the same here. Yeah, it's like I said, a lot was here, so I think we ended up with, I think it was 16 inches is what they're saying. Daryl said we still have about 8 or so left. I was able to go on the rail today, though. I had to take it real slow this morning, but I was able to get on the rail and high rail in the truck. Hugh said golden retrievers are awesome family dogs. Terriers win pups, though. Mike said, nope, old school 289 or 302, no electric other than HEI. Lotus said, roads are clear, but I still have most of the snow. Hugh said, wow. Popeye said, dang, if I had 16 inches, I'd never have to work again. I know, right? Wouldn't even need a helicopter, would you?
I don't like helicopters anymore. Just so you were aware.
Yeah.
It's mother ducking cold. What I miss? How's the poll going? 73%.
73 is going down. It was 80.
Justin probably voted no.
You said, yep. And Mike said, congratulations for making it into the big show. Well, thank you.
Thank you, Mike.
Daryl said, never put a hard day's work in.
I never do. Oh, wait, no, I do every day. Excuse me.
You said, Lord. You said, you got word. Yes, I'm sorry. We did. We got accepted.
Yep.
We got the email last night. What about you, Daryl? Daryl says, yes, Hugh. He got his last night too. He said, I'm in too.
We got this.
You said, cool deal. I'm hoping we can do it kind of like a group and have some type of, kind of like the Skid for Kids, come up with something like that.
Skid for snowballs. What are you looking at?
I thought I heard something out there.
I've been me moving around.
You said, awesome, congrats. And what day is it? April the
10th and 11th.
10th and 11th.
Friday and Saturday.
Friday and Saturday. Daryl said, even dusted off my helmet today. The no-brainer said, hey, hello. The no-brainer is a scarecrow, ain't it?
Yeah.
Daryl said, been in storage for years. Popeye said, how's the grand girls?
They are good.
I haven't got to see Allie since she started walking, so I can't wait to see that. That's going to be awesome.
Well, we got to call her Texas because she's a Walker Texas Ranger now.
The no-brainer said, Jesus loves you. And you know something? He told me he loved you too. You said, I'll check my work schedule. Hopefully I'm off. You said, Lowell. I got to get started on this trailer now. We got to get these damn tires off. I got to start getting the
I'm going to take Friday off or something.
living quarters going and the ramp. I got to get these cars on this trailer so I can figure it out. Daryl said, I'm going to talk to a buddy of mine about airbrushing my helmet. The no-brainer said, Jesus loves you so much, he died on the cross for you. No-brainer says, God bless you, man. You too, buddy. Thank you. Popeye said, Walker, Texas Ranger, that's too funny. Good show. You said, don't helmets have dates like belts? I don't. I think so. I think there's different things on it. But I don't know exactly how the ratings are.
What's that?
He said, don't helmets have belt dates like belts?
Yes.
Daryl says, I'm going to set my trailer up too. Daryl says, they do, but I couldn't find it. If it's not on there, that means it's up to date, right? You said expire dates. Cool deal.
I wonder if they'll accept it if I Sharpie it out.
Yeah. If you're going to paint it up real good, have it put on there. You said cool deal and roll on the floor and laugh my ass off. You do that much, people going to say you're taking those acetol pills because you ain't going to have no acetol. You said that's true. And then Daryl said, that's right. It's called recertification. Let's see, Hugh said, especially in this snow. Popeye said my harness does, but have dates because that I have to go up to 200 feet. They check it. My harness does have dates because I have to go up 200 feet. They check it. Popeye.
Okay.
Hugh said, yeah, 200 feet. Oh, man, not me. That's the way I feel. I better be in something stable like a building if I'm going to go up 200 feet.
there's a joke there, but I'm not going to make it.
Well, I'll have to run jump myself. Carlos said, dang, depot injections got me constipated.
You
Dib
ain't
said,
regular no more?
Dib said, Walker, Texas Ranger, lol. You said, ID worked for a 32-foot ladder, but not a 40-foot ladder. Popeye said, yeah, I love heights.
I don't.
Hugh said, hello, Div. I used to, I don't know, I don't want to say fond of them, but I really didn't think about them. But I get up there now, I get to thinking about how hard that ground is. I don't heel like I used to, and
I don't think I will be.
And I feel like I don't bounce very good.
I don't bounce.
Hugh says, John Deere says hi. Hello, John Deere, how are you? Hugh said, I love heights too, because I ain't going up.
You know the best part about heights is there's somebody else getting paid to go up there.
Exactly. I've seen some of those videos where those guys go up there and change those damn light bulbs and stuff. Not me.
You actually get to the end of that video? I never can. Mainly because mine's usually on loop.
Hugh says, it's not the fall that hurts, it's that sudden stop. I know.
No kidding.
John Deere said, I hate snow. Yeah, I think we had that conversation. I do too, buddy. I'm with you. Hugh said, heck no. Daryl said, I don't like the sudden stops. Yep. One thing's for sure, you fall, you're going to go right straight down to the crash scene. Popeye said, it's in a factory with smokestacks. I feel safe with a rope. I feel safe with ropes and hooks. You ever seen a rope or a hook break? See, that'd be my luck.
I was worried that was going to happen yesterday getting Toyota unstuck.
I was watching a video on some incidents, and the guy was pulling a front end loader out, and he had that hook, and they had the rope and everything hooked, and that thing come loose, and it come over the top of the bucket, come in the windshield, and it hit the man so hard it broke the windshield, hit the man, and the man and everything busted out the back windshield. I'm sure he was dead. Justin said, it's a little chilly out. No,
hell.
It's damn cold. You said you have those guys that shimmy down the cable over to a power pole 1,000 feet above the ravine, and they can do it. I'll sit here and say, I'll watch. Somebody's got to tell the story. I'll be there to tell the story. Hugh said, nope, not me. Hello, Team U, said Hugh. Double X says, if no, I like the donation, but I wouldn't drop myself to that level to do something like that.
What's that?
If I'll rip ass, they'll send $5 to Super Chat.
$10.
Daryl says, how would you get Yoda stuck? Y'all didn't even have much snow.
Who said that?
Because he backed off into the
No.
damn ditch.
So let me just tell y'all something, okay?
Y'all ready for the lie? Here it goes.
We got anywhere from 12 to 16 inches of snow at the house. And I decided, hey, Addie, let's go do donuts over here in like the cul-de-sac because we live on the corner. We go over there and proceed to get it stuck right up. So I have to rock it back and forth because I locked the hubs in and the front driver hub will not lock.
You got to hurry up with your story.
Well, I get unstuck, go around the neighborhood, and I said, I can't get in the driveway because it's ice. So I piss missile it into the driveway, and the whole back end slides off the driveway straight into the grass, and I'm stuck like Chuck.
Drove off into the ditch.
I didn't drive off into shit. My front wheels are still on the driveway.
You said, that's right. Daryl says, Justin. Dib said, prune juice helps with constipation. John Deere said, hi. Hugh said, have an awesome night, everyone. Time clock caller. See you, Hugh.
See you.
Dib said, better than medication. Hugh said, later. Justin said, I was standing in about 1.5 feet of snow in Charlotte. Ooh. Daryl said, see you, Hugh. Hugh said, sit down the Dutch, huh? Slid down the Dutch, huh?
Yep.
JH said, hi. Hugh said, ditch. Hello, JH said to Hugh. Daryl said, lol. Twisted said, good evening, everyone. Hello, Dennis.
Dennis the Menace.
Popeye said, I just don't think about falling when I'm climbing. I just have a super grip when I'm going up. Hugh said, hello, Twisted. Oh, man. Daryl said, Dennis. JH said, oh, Lord, here we go. Randy ranting and procrastinating. There you go. Hugh said, later. Twisted said, Daryl. Hugh, Randy Sr. and Randy Jr. waving. Hello.
Hello.
Mike says, hi, Dennis. I got called up pretty quick. Man, I was hoping that which 72 is still a good number, but I was really hoping it'd be higher than that. But
What, 72?
yes, percentage said that by.
Well, again, if we could get a shirt for $5, we'll say, with designs, and we sold it for $10 with shipping, I mean, come on.
That's what I'm saying.
But the problem is, how much is it going to cost us
That's what I
to
got.
get the shirt, have the shirt made? I mean, that's the big problem. If it costs $15, $20, we can't sell it for what we got in it.
But like I said, I mean, that was just if we do that. Well, I want to
I
take
do.
some to the Freedom Factory, but let's see. Twisted said high of almost 40 degrees today. Jay said it would not be a never done project if we did not have Pops and Randy here. God bless them and everyone in this chat. Well, thank you, JH. You too. Daryl said, but did Addie have fun? That's what matters.
Well, she had a great time until I got stuck. Because then she looked over at me and says, Daddy, I told you not to. I'm like, shut up, you're 4.
Well,
And then Madison's, I'm trying to pull the Toyota out. Allie's in the passenger seat. Madison's trying to drive the Toyota. Now remember, Madison doesn't know how to drive stick. So I don't know how many times she dumped the clutch and killed it, but I know it was at least once. So whatever. Well, whenever I snatched the Toyota, I just let her rip tater chip, and black smoke went everywhere. It started screaming, and Addie did not like that. But Allie was so warm in the Toyota.
but Allie got in the Toyota and went to sleep. She's going to be our little thunder baby.
Yep. She got in the Toyota, sitting there yanking back and forth, and I look over, and that baby's just slumped forward because she can't move with all of her winter clothes on. I'm like, oh shit, Whiplash is a SOB. I picked her up, and that child is out. She is asleep. She couldn't care less. That Toyota was warm. That child was so happy.
JH says you could put the car drawing or the truck on your YouTube profile for a shirt, but cost and shipping is the head scratcher. Yeah, And Dora the Explorer, I think you're a liar. Thank you, Daryl, for getting rid of them. Daryl's laughing. Twisted said, my hats, t-shirts are on Gunslingers Graphic. Just about everyone at No Name Nationals get them in. Get them though. Get them through him. Okay. Might have to look into it. Henna says, got her flag up there, a Ukraine flag and waving. Hello. Daryl said, so is NDP planning NNN this year? I would like
We've
to.
not talked about it.
We've not really talked about it, but I would like to. I've got to see exactly how I thought I was going to have some more vacation, but it kind of depends on how we bounce back from what we just went through and how things start going here. But
I
yes,
was
I would
just
like to plan on it.
I would just like to let you know that my bum Julio was itching, but I farted and scratched the itch.
John Deere said, hi, Popeye said, it's funny that some people can't drive a manual or swim, yeah.
Well, Madison said, she said she would let me teach Addie and Addie teach her. She says, you're not a very good teacher. She's like, you don't have the patience. I was like, sure I do, just don't get up.
Daryl says, I'm going to see what it ends up costing in April before I make the decision. But that's kind of what it is with us.
Well, it just cost me about $5.50 to get all the tickets.
Last year it cost us a lot more because we had to get all the, everything that we...
And the generator.
And we were trying to get everything set up. This year it shouldn't cost us as much.
Near it.
But still, we're still going to have probably $1,000 worth of fuel going.
Minimum.
So you got $1,000 worth of fuel at least, maybe $1,200. I don't know, but to get there and back, and then Randy just said he just spent $550 for all of our tickets. So
Kane! Poor Kane! Kane lifted his head up so quick.
my friend says if I can't have it in my my friend says if I can't have it in my way, I'm not going to Burger King. If I can't have it my way, I'm not going to Burger King.
Hey,
All right?
there you go, my friend.
Sham says baby oil in the background. Daryl says might do Indy being so close to me. I would love to do that. We went year before last and took the camper, but the cars hasn't been there. I'd like to do it with the cars. Bayou says dog fart. No, it wasn't the dog. That's what pisses me off. Popeye said, I've tried to teach people how to drive a manual and burn my clutch and break my neck stalling. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Roscoe said, you guys watch out for the ones with the wide eyes. God bless.
Hey, just remember to drive stick, you got to put your left foot in, you put your right foot in, you take your left foot out, and you spin it all around.
John Deere's laughing, but not at that shit he's back there trying to sing.
He's probably laughing because I farted.
Daryl said Roscoe, and then John Deere says R3 laughing. My friend says give it to Mikey. He eats everything. That's an old commercial. What kind of, let's see what we got here. For somebody to remember that commercial, they got to be close to my age. AI is dangerous. They got to be if they're if they think that. Don't have no content. Oh well. Mikey eat everything. I do remember that commercial. 17 people, 39 thumbs up, and here it is 7 o'clock. From 7 to 8, don't get that many, but we're doing good at getting right around 40 every night, so that's pretty cool. Popeye said Roscoe P. Coltrane, lol. Mike says, hello, Hugh. My friend said, where's the beef? We ain't got none tonight. Off topic says, gang, gang, bang, bang. I said bang, bang. He just said gang, gang.
Gang, gang.
Gang, gang. Bang, bang. Wang, wang. I just now realized it's in your name. Off topic, gang, gang. There it is. Off topic, gang, gang, bang, bang.
Gang, gang, bang, bang.
Gang, gang, bang, bang, chitty, chitty, chitty,
Chitty,
chitty, bang, bang. Off topic said gang, gang, bang, bang, chitty, chitty, bang, bang. Here we go. I like off topic. It's hard to stay on topic with about that. Roscoe said, I'm Roscoe Dash F Coltrane. Off topic said, chitty, 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 shitty.
That's shitty, shitty, shitty.
City, chitty, shitty. I can't even read it right. Mike said, Beth wants to know what cereal was in my that Mikey ate.
I don't know.
Life. I think it's Life, wasn't it? Daryl said, Dash, what's that dog's name?
This is Kane.
Dash, wasn't that his dog's name? Mikey, I don't remember. My friend said, don't squeeze the Charmin. I don't know this person, but they got to be close to my age to remember these commercials. Daryl said, Life. That's what I said, Life. Off topic said, I always thought it was Roscoe P. Coltrane. American says, hi. Hello, Jacob. Hari fan says, my wife is taking her old clothes to charity shop. I support charity, but at the same time, if she gets rid of her old clothes, I have nothing to wear when she's not around. Payu said, Roscoe of
I was
Hazard.
wondering where that was going.
Hazard film. Mike said, hey, off topic, and Roscoe. Vegan said, God bless you. You too. My friend said, sorry, Charlie. Golly. Next thing you know, you're going to be saying, the plane. Off topic said, what up, Lone Ranch? It's Ranch, but I say
Ranch.
Ranch.
I like ranch.
Off topic says, I have a headache. I don't know, I might have told this story last time he said that, but my papa was taking me. It was actually right here in Denton. And when that Where's the Beef was real popular, and I was there in Denton, and we stopped in, and they gave me a sausage biscuit. The biscuit was about that big, and the sausage was like half the size. And I made the joke to my papa, where's the beef? And I must have said it louder than what I thought, because the next week we come back, there was a big old patty of sausage, and that biscuit was a lot smaller. That woman just smiled when she gave me that biscuit. She remembered us. Mike said, chicken of the sea, tuna. I do remember that one too. American Lee Eagle says, hey, you another like. That's right. I got 40. Thank you. Justin said 30 minutes away from home, and Papa's got a poo.
Oh God, here we go, that Papa shit.
Well, now I'm going to tell you something. Now, you probably can do the speed on where you're at, but you get on that back road, you better slow down.
You get on Finch Farm, your ass better be pumping the brakes.
My friend said, Calgon, take me away. Lord, you are going to have a headache. You keep thinking of all those commercials. Daryl said, ha ha. Mike said, bath soap. Bring them on, my friend. Mike, was I right? Asked Beth, was Daryl and I right about life? Papa said, do you remember this Saturday morning cartoons and wrestling then were good times sitting in my underwear eating cereal? Well, I don't remember you sitting in your sitting in your underwear watching cereal. But I do remember Saturday morning cartoons, because I'm telling you, every Saturday morning before we started going to the lake, we'd sit there and watch cartoons. And then the last cartoon, I'm thinking, I can't remember what come on after the cartoons, but Daddy would get up, turn the TV on, and say, let's clean the house. And so then after the cartoons, we had to clean the house before me and my sister could go outside and play in the neighborhood. Let's see. Mike said, Pop, Pop fizz fizz. Oh, what a relief it is. Daryl said, absolutely correct, both of you. That's what I thought. I wasn't for sure, but I thought so. My friend said American Bandstand. Was that what was after the cartoons? Because I remember we never would watch it. As soon as it come on, we'd shut it down. Daryl said Paul Sherry Chevrolet off of I-75 on 25A. Mike says, what cartoon was the Mark V on?
What?
God, I can see it. Malcolm 5 or something like that. Malcolm. My friend said yes. American said pop. Forward on R3. No, that's
You want to open that can of beans?
no, because I don't like it, and I don't want nobody. I don't want shit particles in nobody's mouth. That's nasty.
Whatever, I'll do it on
Is
you.
it? I want to say it was Malcolm. Speed Racer. Daggone it.
How do you get Malcolm from Speed
There
Racer?
was something on there about Malcolm, but I can't remember what it was. But it was Speed Racer. Bullis Bulb says, "Are you guys together?" Well, we've been together for 30 years. That's when my wife had him. Let's see. Flynn says, "I just dropped a massive hoagie and had some strong curry for lunch." All right. Daryl said that's
Sounds like
younger
somebody's
generation.
gonna be pooping.
That's younger generation, Mike. Well, I'm fixing to let you read for a little bit. I might go to the bathroom myself. But I ain't got to do that. See, Mike says, exactly R3. Bola says, what's the dog's name on the sofa?
My name's Randy.
And the dog's name's Kane. We got the dog and the bitch on the couch. The dog's name Kane and the other one's Randy. Off topic said, why does anything exist? That I cannot tell you. Because it computer froze. I don't know. Off topic said, I'm struggling to understand why evil exists.
Because people are inherently evil.
Well, you got you can't have a left without a right, a top without a bottom, and good without bad. Popeye said Randy probably liked Power Rangers. No, this one didn't. Now
I did not.
I don't remember him liking them.
I remember watching like 1 or 2 episodes and thinking this is so stupid.
But I'm telling you, the cartoons. Even I mean, I kind of like some of their cartoons, but it started getting into all that Pokemon crap and
I like
everything.
Pokemon.
And I couldn't get into it. I like my Tom and Jerry. Let's see. Daryl said I never watched Speed Racer or Thunderbutts, etc. I don't remember the Thunder, but I did watch Speed Racer. That little monkey. Puffy Boy says, "Are you a jizz farmer brother?" No. Never grew no jizz. Amar says, you look like a dude who waved back at the Teletubbies when the show ended.
Maybe.
I thought I saw you there too. My friend said, tell your son to say I love you, Dad.
I love you, Dad.
Mike said, Teletubbies. Off topic said the generation gap shows talking about Pokemon. Jane says, hey everyone, you've been on but granddaughters were here. Oh, okay. Rise, that's not credit, that's Zedit. Rizetic. So bro, you should start watching David Goonians.
No.
No, I don't know what it is. You will get tired watching it. Omar says, bro couldn't even satisfy a TMU flashlight, even if he tried. Oh, okay. Thank you for the overwhelming confidence.
Yeah.
Jacob said, do you remember that pay commercial was funny?
You think what?
Do you remember that pay commercial is funny?
I don't know.
I don't know. Gold Silver says, do you listen to Ariana Grande? She's got 2 good songs. Nope. Jane said, is your snow gone yet? Nope. We still probably got, I don't know.
Entirely too much.
Yeah. Probably, hell, we probably still got 8, 9, 10 inches hanging around in some places. Maybe more, I don't know. 3, 4, 5. I think we've got about 16 foot in the Walmart parking lot. Let's see. Jacob said, do you remember that pig commercial? Bacon?
Yummy, juicy, delicious
Who likes
bacon!
bacon? Bacon, 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 bacon. I don't remember the pig commercial. Listen, it was Looney Tunes. Let's see. Daryl said, I'll stick to Tom and Jerry and Looney Tunes, the real ones, not the new one. June joke. I know what you mean. Exactly. Popeye said Roadrunner was a great cartoon. Yeah. And you remember the Wile E. Coyote?
Coyote. Well,
Hit-
yeah,
hit
they
by
remember
that
Wile
tree.
E. Coyote because
You
it was part of Roadrunner.
That got hit by that tree that flattened him out. That's what Randy did.
Call me Wiley.
Let's see. Omar said, dude in the back left. What's B official said? Let's see. James said hi. Hello. James said, be official, get out of mom's basement. Mohammed said hi. Hello. Are you in the army? Nope. Never did serve. Randy was a cop, but that's about as far as we went. James said hi, Mohammed. White Rabbit said, repair my Pontiac Firebird 7.
You look like what I did to that Firebird.
Carlo said, what's up, Jane? Jane said, hi. Hey, Carlo. Off topic said, you guys checking out the Epstein files at all? Nope. Olivia said, excuse me, but I believe it's your cute to give Randy a nice shower. Hee hee. Oh, cute. Well, I would, but he's got the bottom. Daryl said, beep beep. That's right.
Meow.
Parker said, yo, Randy, junk toucher, what's good? Shh, Pops, get the water bottle. I can't.
Ha! You can't get it because I got it, asshole.
He seen me thinking a minute ago and he grabbed it. Jacob's laughing. Daryl said, Ghostly. Jane. Olivia said, Mac. Daryl said, Ghostly, you'll want to watch tonight. Off topic's got the number 1 finger about 117 times. Off topic said, best channel on YouTube. I think so. Thank you. Jane said, Daryl, we're going to get more snow? Man, the thing's going down to 65 now. Carlos said, I managed to poop a little. All right.
Well, as long as it wasn't in your pants.
Daryl says, hope not, Jane. Parker said, hee hee, best channel. 12 people in here, 43 thumbs up.
Y'all don't touch my likey thingy, please.
How many likes we got?
I just said 43.
No.
Parker said, hey, RC, did the sub go through yet? Olivia said, Jane said, we still have all of it from a week ago. Off topic said, 44, come on, people. Parker said, hey, Jane, it's cold over here. Over there. Jacob said, R3 sprayer, Dad. Y'all trying to get some shit started.
I would never.
Chill. But see, the only thing is I don't give a shit. It don't bother me. It aggravates the hell out of him.
Yeah, it does.
James said it was 19 a little bit ago. Olivia said is the word for stage talk, aka play slang, is it's the word for stage talk, aka play slang. Okay. Popeye said, yeah, that's a horrible feeling. Thinking you have to go fart and poop your pants at work. Parker said, okay. Rumble said, Jello. Jane, hello. Jacob said, R3 laughing. Daryl says, tap times 2. Thank you, Daryl. Jane said, hey, Rumble, what classes are you taking? Mike says, hello, Rumble. Hello, Rumble, how are you? Jane says, hey, Mike. Mike says, Jordan. Have I been calling him Jacob, but it's Jordan?
Have we been calling him the wrong name?
That's what I was just wondering. American Eagle, is it Jordan or Jacob?
Because American Eagle's John Deere.
Right.
About sure that's Jacob.
Parker said, Rabin Randy. Rubble said, Long Ranch, hello. Jane says, is Jordan in here? Mike
Jesus
says,
is king, if that's the Jordan you're talking about, no. He
Mike-
commented on today's video.
Mike said, aloha, Jane. Olivia said, please, Pops, try it. Just say it wants to make me feel better. You can use it against another dingbat that's trying to make you look stupid. You can use it against another dingbat. So you're trying to say you're a dingbat, trying to make me look stupid. Rumble said, Jane, playing on animations and coding, maybe Python. Jane said, Jacob. Off topic said, Church of Phil. Church of Dr. Phil, sorry, LOL. Mike says, my bad. I thought I was doing it wrong. You're good, Mike. Off topic said, 44 likes, let's go. Yeah, thank y'all. Parker said, that's a good pocket knife. I have a case XX. Popeye said, where's Maria tonight? I know you said last night you ran her off. She might not come back for a little while. She said
She's also got college.
Yeah, she said
but
she had a lot of studying to do.
And she did send a long email explaining why she said what she said.
Olivia says, I am a dingbat. Jane said, another dingbat. Bless you, said Jane, talking to you. Jane said, bless you.
Thank you.
Olivia said, but I'm helping you. Parker said, bless you.
What?
Parker said, bless you.
Thank you, Parker.
Olivia said, but I'm helping you. And I read that because he didn't pay attention. I had said 2 or 3 times. Mike said, hi, Olivia. Jacob said, my name is Jacob. You should have known that. Well, I thought, but when Mike said Jordan, I thought I was wrong. Olivia said, hey, Mike, computer fits says hospital panic as surgeons discover World War I bomb up a man's butt, probing evaluation. Okay. James said, Olivia, he'll have to say, Randy, wear thou the muffler.
You don't need
Mufflers. Huh? Oh.
You don't need mufflers.
Yeah. Parker says, bye, big guys. See you, Parker. Thank you. Justin said, woman. Popeye said, hey, Jane, how's your night? Rumble said, You talking about Maria? Jane said, bye, Parker. Carlos says, I'm back, y'all. Just waiting for Papa Rio to return from this drugstore with my Zoloft. The real team said, what did the alphabet get to put in the order? How did the alphabet get put in the order it's in? I have no idea. Jane said, hi, Justin. Nicholas said, hello, how are you? I'm doing well, hope you are. Daryl said, 1 hour and 7 minutes long tonight. We are spraying. Nicholas said, Jane. Rumpel said, the real, it followed the cue. Justin said, hey, y'all. Olivia said, these P and I don't know what that's trying to say. No, I'm.
You can't have this.
I'm not trying. That's too many. That's too much together. There. Mike says hi, Justin. Carlos said, hey, Justin. Olivia said, little girl. Nicholas said, got gold trophies. Jane said, Papa, night is going well. Thanks for asking. You okay? My 4 and 5 and 6-year-old granddaughters just left. They had a big time wrestling here. Justin said 56 votes on the poll, but only 45 likes.
What?
Have the 56 votes on the poll, but only 45 likes. What the world? Yeah, exactly. But it's actually 63.
Thespian vernacular.
Oh, okay.
He said, oh, okay.
Olivia said, hey, little girl, what's Carmen going to paint your nails next? Carlos says, Olivia. Jane said, hi, Nicholas. Jane says, hey, Carlo. No, Jane said, hi, Nicholas. Olivia said, hey, Carlo. Nicholas said, hey, Jane. Olivia said, Randy, help Pops, please.
I just did. Jane
Jesus
had
said,
to help me.
Jesus is King says, hi, guys.
That's Jordan.
That's Jordan. Daryl says, Jordan. Off Topic says, hi. Jesus King says, hey, Daryl. Off Topic said, 46 likes. Come on now. Nicholas says, I like your dog, buddy. I like your dog, buddy. I have a Tickle Dash Hound or a hot dog. Cool.
Dotson.
Jane said, hi, Jordan. Mike said, Olivia, I think the poll is screwed. Jesus said, hi, Jane. Justin said, careful, I can keep a relationship. And Olivia said, careful, so can I.
It's a beautiful night.
Mike said, see, Jane, it was a promotional. How you say that word?
Spell it.
Premonition.
I don't know. Let me try to see if it'll load now. Let's see. There it is.
Oh, yeah, but I know what he's saying. He done it early. He knew he was coming in.
Oh, okay.
Jane said, Lord Jordan was sensing Jesus vibes to Mike. Olivia said, I agree, Mike. It's screwed. Jesus said, huh? Jacob was talking a minute ago, and Mike called him Jordan, and I thought I miscalled him, but then you came in. Banana Man said, hi, I am Oogly Googly. Just changed my name. Hello, Oogly Googly. I don't think you like the way there's got a couple people I said
Banana
names.
Man. He slipped on your peel the other day and landed on your
Yeah,
ass first.
I hurt my thumb. Ben said, where's your second? He's driving home from Charlotte now.
He's the third.
And yeah, My number 2 is in South Dakota. Jesus says, "Oh, okay." James said, "Jordan, Mike said hi to you 10 minutes ago." Phil says, "Hello, sir. You are an ice agent, mister." Well, I like to push for the barrel ice and the crushed ice. I like that better than I do the big ice. So I'm an agent on making sure we do it all right and have it the right way. Nicholas got 4 thumbs up or fingers up, number 1. Daryl said the funny thing is about merchandise. I had all kinds of people wanting merchandise, so I went out and spent $500 on merchandise, and I think I've sold $100 worth. Everybody wants it for free. I do that. I mean, I understand. I was just curious about it. If anybody would even say they would buy it, that I was just curious. But I do know what you mean. Olivia says, "How do you not know how to say like the funniest complex word ever?" Born says, "Are you NPC?" Question mark. Jesus said, "I wasn't in when he asked it, but hi, Mike." Jane said, "Olivia, he said it." Olivia said, "Did it? He did?" Question mark. Reed said, "Hey, man, hello, Reed." Olivia said, "I didn't hear him." Jane says, "Yep, Olivia, you missed it." Born says, "Not political correct, I mean." Phil says, "I got you. You are from New Mexico. You talk like Sheriff Pedro."
Ooh.
Olivia says, "No, he didn't. I don't believe you." Now, would anybody lie to you, Olivia? Nobody would lie to you, Olivia. Everybody knows you can go back and watch the live twice and give us credit.
What the heck? Are you trying to get people to go back and watch this again?
Mike says, "Hello again, Jordan." Olivia said, "Lol." Jesus says, "Keys, lol." If I was all of y'all, I would just go back and watch it again just to make sure I read your comment right. And if you got 10 friends, send it to 10 friends and ask them to send it to 10 friends. I got this. Let's work. Let's see. Phil says, "You like the sheriff figure in the modern times?" That was a question. I don't know what the sheriff figure is. Jesus said, "I wasn't in here when you said it." Hi, Mike. Yeah, he knows that, Jesus. He was just,
We made a boo-boo, man.
Mr. Flunk says, Lota farts in the couch. Yeah, he does. And he messes up the couch. Olivia says, "You know what? Let's see. You know what? Excuse my..." Beth said, "Sorry, I ain't got 10 friends."
Ah,
Well, you got 2 here. Send it to them. I don't believe you, Beth. I think you got more friends than that. I know if you sent it to Joe Biden, he
Don't start it. Don't start nothing, and there won't be nothing, okay? Beth and him are like pen pals, but Beth doesn't want him to come into this live.
Daryl says, "Are we talking real friends or..." Well, at this point, just send it out. See what happens. If you throw enough shit against the wall, something will stick.
I bet you Beth's got his dang personal number.
Wait a minute. There it is. Rusty Roberts said, "Hello. I'm a fire lookout in Wyoming. I took the job to escape, find solace, and avoid making the difficult decision of placing my husband in a long-term care facility. Olivia said, no politics talk. Craig said, did you get any snow yet? We got 16 inches. Beth said, I thought you said you had 2 friends there. I do. Only friends would talk that kind of mess.
And those words are thespian, then vencular.
If you come over here to help me say that, but if you come over to far, I'm going to catch you with an elbow right in the damn gonads.
No, I ain't gonna fart that now. Okay, where were you? Oh God, you scared me. Jacob's laughing. Mike said your ass is going to get struck with lightning. Off topic, wants to know who Joe Biden is. That is Beth.
We don't remember.
Beth's brother. They're
Oh,
best
no.
friends.
James said, Beth.
John Deere's laughing.
I don't know who it is, but I heard that Beth voted for him.
Mike said, I think you guys got some Arkansas blood in you somewhere.
Olivia said, no, not Van Cooler, Van. See, when people put them words in there like that, it's like you want me to say something I'm not going to say. Daryl said, why do you have a
Prune in
prune in your ear?
Oh, it's my earbud.
He's got more important things than to try to watch this live.
It won't load.
I tried to offer him a phone to help out, but instead he's got some bullshit in his ear.
Here, I'll take it out for you,
He's
princess.
probably watching some other YouTube channel cheating on us.
Nope. It's
Let's see.
I don't even know where my damn.
John Deere's laughing. Off topic says, I'm not going to fart right now. Well, that's good.
Well, I'm gonna stand here until I got to.
Jesus says, sorry, I haven't been joining a lot of lives lately like this. Daryl and Mike's. I'm dealing with so much now, and college is stressing me out. I also getting closer to God in the process, but I'm listen, buddy, we understand. We understand people's got we've got a few people that kind of quit coming in and they go in the other ones, but I'm not mad. I do understand, and I appreciate any time anybody wants to get with us. But we understand, but thank you. We're here for you if you need anything. Off topic said keywords, not fart right now.
Right
Justin
now.
Bauer said, what did he put in your head?
It was a piece of lint from my pocket.
Jesus says, being tested very much.
I understand.
I do understand. Don't think too much. Don't put a lot of thought into the test. Just keep going. Do what's right. That's all you got to do. Or what you think's right
If
anyway.
you feel like it's wrong,
Don't do it.
don't do it.
Mike said, I knew that was, I knew what it was, Olivia, and I'm older than dirt.
Hey,
James
you
said,
have any chips?
Olivia, give it up. Olivia says, I am giving it up. Bumper Humper says, not going to lie, I think we jumped the gun on this whole. Olivia said, Randy is close enough.
I got one of the two words.
You're right on my head, and I'm telling you now.
But tell me what.
I will. I'm telling you, I do not play fair, and you know that.
Oh, I got a toot coming up.
Now, there is no we're even shit. I'm going to be one up.
I ain't gonna fart on you right now.
Yeah, I need you to read a minute anyway.
You gotta go take you a deuce.
Nope. I do got to pee if you want to tell everybody.
Oh yeah, hey, he's gotta go potty. Go ahead. Ah! Can't go get your ass.
King's in for the ninth inning stretch.
7th inning stretch. Bless you. I go. Go with him.
Whatever, dude.
Move out of the way before I run over your feet. Your feet are just big enough to get ran over. Let's see here. Olivia said, Mike, I believe your Has Theater is one of your high school classes. That's my Mountain Dew back there. Dadgummit. Now I have to pay attention. Man,
People coming in and won't like. We got 16 people and 47 thumbs up. But let's see, how many votes we got on this poll? 64 votes. So that means that 17 people's come into this live and voted no or yes, but didn't double tap the screen to like the video. I feel like that's messed up. And the yeses are all the way down to 64%. But Jay said, did the girls go out in the snow? Yes. Allie went out yesterday. I got the Toyota stuck up in the driveway. And Allie was in the passenger seat all bundled up, all cute and all. And me yanking it back and forth. I didn't know if something was wrong or not, but she fell asleep in the passenger seat of the Toyota because it was so warm. Addie freaking loved it. You're talking in some places, it was like, to Allie, it was above her waist. And in some places, it was pretty bad. Jane said, poll is 64. Yes, ma'am, it is. Olivia said, so dance my little Muppet play thing. Oh, no. I didn't even dance at my wedding.
Rawr. Rawr.
Jane said, oh, I hope you got video. Madison posted a bunch of pictures and all on Facebook. I think y'all are friends. I think y'all are. But she did post those on there, tagged me in them. But I didn't get video of trying to pull the Toyota out because Madison's phone was dead, and I left my phone in my Duramax. Justin's home. Left my phone in the Duramax, and well, I was just getting just enough pissed off that I slipped my hand open trying to get unstuck. Olivia said, I want you as my little puppet on a string. Pass. If you're going to put a string around anything, put it around my neck and yank real hard. Off topic said, Randy! What? Mike said, you guys should go make snow angels before all the snow melts. Pass. I had to walk in it today, and some of it was up to my kneecaps. I had to call that track inspector, and me and him had a word or three. Turns out he wasn't the only one in the truck when we had a word or three. Jane said, wait, you didn't dance at your wedding? WTF. We got married in the courthouse during the virus.
I told him how to save money.
Yeah. Madison said she wants a wedding ceremony at some point. I said, well, as long as I ain't got to pay for it. No. She said, well, I'll lose weight for it. I said, okay. We've been married for going on 5 years, and we still haven't really made plans on when the marriage is going to be. Outside, if she wants in the fall time, and potentially in the mountains, potentially with snow. Da-dum. Mike said, but make sure you make them in yellow snow. We'll make snow angels in yellow snow. Deal. Off topic said, so you were a cop. For 4 years I was. Worked the south end of town and second shift. If you didn't know, thuglets don't like to get up until midday. By the time I go in. Jane said, yep. But I haven't looked at Facebook for several days. I'll look. Okay, well, there's pictures on there. I can send you some videos of my kind of solution on how to get the ice off of the driveway. It didn't work, but I tried. Amy's in here, said, hey, friends, and her birthday's in 2 days.
All right.
So
Hello,
February the 4th is your birthday. We will do the best to remember that. Jane said, hi, Amy. Amy said, hi,
Amy.
Jane.
You said the 4th.
Yeah, in
My
2 days.
daddy's is February the 5th.
Cool. Mike sent a high five for 100 joules. Thank you, Mike. Jordan said, gonna go. Take care. I'll see you sometime soon. See you, Jordan.
See you,
Thanks
Jordan.
for coming in. Keep your head up.
Thank you, buddy.
John Deere sent a bunch of cockroaches. My bad. Off topic said, how was being a cop? Me personally, I loved it. I thought I was good at it. I thought I was very fair. Did a lot of stuff. Arrested thousands of people, wrote thousands of tickets. But at the end of the day, whenever you're working 80 some hours for a paycheck and you get about $10 an hour after taxes, you can go to a fast food restaurant and make the same money. And before anyone says you don't do it for the money, last time I called the bank and said, hey, can I get this loan off of good faith and I do good things? They laughed at me. If it wasn't for the pay being so bad, I would love it. Because, public servants, And just remember, your local politician is also a public servant, but they make 5 times the amount.
We don't do politics in this channel.
I hate politicians. Let's see here. Michael said, "Are you guys kin coyotes?" Kins coyotes. He's my dad. Daryl said, "We got married in a chapel in Gatlinburg, and on our 10th anniversary, the chapel and the cabin we stayed in burnt, thanks to the area."
Man.
I hate to hear that.
Welcome to the chapel and we're going to get married.
Jane said, "Did you take a blowtorch to the driveway?" No, I did not. I had a bunch of fuses. Not fuses.
Fusees.
They're not fusees because they're not from the railroad.
They were
Flares.
from- yeah, they're flares from the cop.
Yeah, from being a cop, and they were 30-minute flares. Road flares. I lit them and threw them on the ice, hoping it would melt all the way. No. It melted a little hole in it. That was about it.
Where the fire was.
Yeah. Jane said, "Bye, Jordan." Michael said, "You're retired now." Yeah, that's my excuse. I'm retired. I work for the railroad now. And then said, "Skin." I don't know what that is. Skin coyotes. No idea. Mike said, "Daryl, we did too, and the chapel has been replaced with condos." I hate to hear that. Let's see, Olivia said, "You have been nothing but a thorn in my side since day one. But I'm going to guess that's fantastic. The great, and I will not be outdone." Okay. Wait a second. Is that a movie? Huh. Yes, it is. I've seen that movie. Bick from Australia said, "Morning, everyone." Morning, Bick.
Hello, Big.
Off topic said cooties. Think that might be where we're going with that. Olivia said, "Welcome to Fancinios." I don't know how to say it. Spectacular. Michael said, "Cuties." Olivia said, "You ruined my song." Yes. Jane said, "Hi, bye." Bye. Dick. Olivia corrected, You ruined my song." Exactly. And then Jane corrected herself to Bick. Michael said, "Do yourself fur." Okay. I got my own fur.
Do.
Mike said, "Bick." We got 14 minutes and 47 thumbs up with a 63% yes vote. There
If you
is.
hit yes over, even though I'm not going to buy it, but I will pay for it to get it.
There we go. We have one more than 42 votes now. Because before it was 42 votes, now it's 68. Hey, can we get one more vote? We can go up to 69. Off topic said, "How was being a cop?" I loved being a cop, to be fair. Again, if it wasn't for the pay being so bad, I loved it. And then they tell you work a 4-on, 4-off schedule, and then get this. Your 4 off every week was either training or court. Well, every other week was either training or court. All right? But if you don't go to court because you just don't want to, they take a day of pay from you, even if you use a day, vacation day or something. So they would take a day of pay from you, but you don't get paid an extra day by going to court. So explain that one to me.
It's part of your JOB.
Yeah. But most of the time, whenever you set your court date, the court date changes and you don't get to go, so most of your tickets and all get dismissed. But being a cop, to be fair, I mean, to be honest,
We didn't ask you a lot to him.
it was stressful. Looking back on it, I did a lot of stuff that probably could have hurt me or killed me a whole lot more than it did. But I think it was worth it.
I would say the whole time he's not been a cop, he's not been shot at, but he, being a cop, he never got a tree knocked his ass out.
Yeah. Every time we go somewhere, Madison looks at me and says, "Randy, you're going to get your ass shot." I said, "Okay, bring it." They don't look as challenging as a tree. Mike said, "Maybe you ought to do a poll on likes."
Ooh, yeah, watch this. Let's end the poll. 64% voted yes. And 36% voted no. 70 total votes. And we're going to start another poll. Did you like the live?
How about you hit the like button? Nope, I'm too lazy.
All right. There we go. There's another poll for y'all to participate in. Big said, there you go, 69. Thanks. Olivia also said, didn't you ask that question? Yeah, totally. Olivia said, can you say theatrical? Michael said, good that you're retired. Yeah. William White, 2026, said, are you guys American? Yes. Before it's gone, 00 said, you ever shit your pants? Yeah, I don't know a human out here who never shit their pants. You were a baby at one point. Mike said, we got paid overtime for court if it was on our day off. It was always on our day off, but it was never overtime. Is that a squirrel? Said, hi, what are you guys doing? We're doing our daily live from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and enjoying the time with people. What are you doing?
I'm eating Cocoa Puffs.
Olivia said, no, I didn't like. Yes, I always did. I always do. Thanks. Jane said, here comes the trolls. Right on cue. Is that a squirrel? Said, ticky, ticky, ticky. Before it's gone, said, what your balls smell like? I don't know. Why don't you come over here? Put them right on your forehead. Is that a squirrel? Said, hey, I'm not a troll. Well, good job.
Last I checked, they smell like your lips.
Orion said, hey. Jane said, hit the like button. William said, how can you guys prove that?
What?
That we're in America? I don't know. How can you even prove that you're real? Orion said, no, Jane. Okay, Orion. Jane said, hi, Orion. Is that a squirrel? Said, oh, yeah. Cocoa Puffs. Orion said, hi, Jane. Jane said, no. Oh, come on, Orion. Orion said, hi, Jane. John Deere's laughing. Orion said, I did. JS89 said, best stream in America right now. Well, thank you. It's a lot better than that Kai Century guy begging for money. Olivia said, I am a creature that broke out of hell to hear the paperwork. We all know you're straight from hell because you a damn little shit. Vic said, I didn't like as well. I don't know how to. If someone can please tell me. Either you double tap the screen or you click the top right with the 3 buttons and click little thumbs up. A guy said, white people are so boring. Okay, you're boring too, bro. Before it's gone, do you prefer pecan pie or cock pie? Well, you and your uncle cooked that cock pie real good. Orion said, can you make me mad? I'm sure I can. JS said, and I mean it! Exclamation point. Oh, let's see if you're doing anything decent with your channel. Wow. No, you are not. Join June 2nd, 2012, and do absolutely nothing useful with your channel. Sounds like you're a waste of oxygen. William said, you saying I am a robot? No, I'm just saying you can't prove that you're anything. Just like I can't prove I'm in America. Mike said, do you know today starts official groundhog season? If that joker woke up and whatever it is, it says there's 12 more weeks of winter, I'm going to cook that bastard. Daryl said, if you didn't hit the like button, worms are going to crawl up your ear and lay down when you lay down and go to sleep. Exactly. Super said, hello from Scotland. Fuck you. With full disrespect. Get your ass up and put a pin in Scotland. Matthew said, I'm burning a bin fire full of
50
wood
lights
in a 50-gallon drum. Well, Matthew, sounds like one of us is a lot warmer than the other.
50 lights.
JS said Biden 2028. Hey, that is your opinion, and you're welcome to have it. But we don't talk religion, politics, or controversial subjects on here. Olivia said, "What was that, Randy? I couldn't hear you." You're a demon. You're a little shit. Hopefully you heard that. Bix laughing. Jaden Loves God said, "Hello from New Zealand." All right, so you got 2 pins to put in. Scotland and New Zealand. You know where New Zealand is? It's southeast of Australia. Give you hints all on the right-hand side of the map. Oh, shit. God!
Now you call me names.
Oh, you bitch. JS even told me, watch out. Thank you. Orion said hi again. Off topic, sent bacteria, lightning bolts, a swirl, a mad face, alien, devil. There's a lot of emojis. And look, there's a duck. A real duck. John Glad said the flames are keeping my feet warm. God. I'm glad they're keeping your feet warm. Orion said PTHH. Olivia said JS, stop being gay. You can be gay. Just don't involve me in the life. Jane said Orion said mod, not mad. Oh! No, we're not doing many more mods right now. Before it's gone said, can you two kiss? No. Orion said, am I a mod? No, you were not. Vic is even telling me look behind me. And before it's gone said, spray him. Swear to God. The only good news is you're almost out of freaking water. Olivia said, felt Randy no more winter. God, please. I want no more winter. I'm tired of winter. Swear to God. Mike said he did 6 more weeks. Of winter? Where's that damn groundhog at? Stupid piece of junk. Orion said I did. Super said happening folks. We're trying to get back in the swing of things, but whenever it's freezing cold outside, somehow this brick and concrete building is cold as mess in the winter and hot as hell during the summer. It's like concrete hates me. Let's see here. John Glad said, LOL, yes, 6 more weeks of winter. First chance I get to find a groundhog, I'm going to blow that bastard up. Off topic said Scotland. Jaden Loves God said, that's a handsome man behind you. You might want to clean your glasses. John Deere's laughing and said, behind you are 3 things. John Deere. Daryl said, spring is on the calendar, not in a rodent size. Yep. Matthew said, it's red hot all the way around. Sounds like awesome.
As soon as they figure out, all they got to do is mention it, and I'm going to spray.
Orion said, I'm a mod and Denver, like Colorado. Off topic said, ooh, look who knows geography. I just know where New Zealand is. Super said, Edinburgh in Scotland has to be a good pin too. Well, we got these little pins here. Would you like to pick a color? We got green, purple, yellow, pink, white, light blue, dark blue, orange, black, and red. Olivia said, oh, how dare me. Or how dare I'm not a demon. You are a demon. Carlos sent all the members emojis. Olivia said, nor am I a little shit.
The vote, we're still got the vote going.
Don't make me put a vote up tomorrow night that says, is Olivia, with parentheses, Ghosty Plays, a little shit. Bet you it'll be 100% yes. Especially if Boggy comes in. John Deere sent a laughing face and an Olivia. Oh, I mean a cockroach, my bad. Before it's gone, said, what kind of cat is that? Well, that's a Great Dane. Orion said, oh. Matthew said, we're going to have groundhog burgers. Amen. Jane said, is there a cat? Hell no. Mike said, and the winter's going to be centered on North Carolina. You know, we deserved this for what we were saying to Beth earlier.
I know, right?
Beth's probably over there punching on Mike right now like, you better get your friends. Next time I'm done, I'm going to put laxatives in their food. Redneck 903 said, hi, I identify as Beavis. My pronouns are Smith and Wesson. Well, would you prefer me to call you Smith or Wesson? Which one's plural, which one's singular? Olivia said, yay, hi, Karma, for calling me a little shit. Karma's a beach. Jane said, redneck, that's great. I haven't heard that before. Redneck's laughing at Jane. Vic said, I would say it's cold over here, but it's not. You know, if you don't like the cold, you just send it our way. Or you're cold. You just send it our way and I'll send you
The
my
other day when I watched his live, he was sitting there drinking something and looked like he was on the ocean out there in that beautiful weather.
Super said yellow. Okay. Super wants a yellow pen in Scotland for them. Here's a yellow pen for Scotland. It's up there beside the UK. Off topic said, do you know where China is? Yes. Right above, right above India. Right below Russia. Like a little sandwich. Redneck said, Tyler, Texas in the house. Well, there you go.
What did you say it was?
Right there at the United Kingdom. On the top of it.
I cannot see that United Kingdom right there.
John Deere said, get him, Randy. Shut up, John Deere. Shut up. I'll find you. The links of the mixer said, have you ever eaten roadkill?
No.
No. I'm going to make him a roadkill burger. Let's see here. Olivia said, Pops, would you give a friend, a.k.a. your son, a rinse down, please? The hell with all of y'all. Jane said, welcome, Redneck. Super said, I identify as a plum. Seed and all. Here's one for Texas. Texas gets a red one. And it's Tyler, Texas, if it shows it. Tyler.
Dallas.
Redneck said, Jane, thank you. And Redneck said, Super, you would identify as Dr. Pepper because it's plum juice. Hey, I like Dr. Pepper.
I don't see
Olivia said, Randy, you know what skillet is? Like the band or like a skillet that you cook on? Off topic said, Scotland is attached to England. That's why I told him that. The Elixir the Mixer said, can you name all 50 American states? Nope. Off topic said, both are in the UK. Exactly. Jane said, hi, Delixir. Delixir said, hi, Jane. John Deere's laughing at me. Super said, Scotland is certainly not connected to England. That's like saying Canada and America are the same country. We were close. Hold on. Is Scotland seriously not in England? And I've been putting a pin in the wrong place this entire time. Matthew said there are more than one way to skin a groundhog. Exactly how you want me to cook it. Off topic said trying to find Scotland in the UK is like trying to find Texas in the USA. Pretty easy, ain't it? Popeye said, what's for dinner tonight, fellas? He'll probably have a frozen dinner. I'm not sure what I'm going to have.
I just had Cocoa Puffs. I was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Oh, God, we're almost done. John Deere said, hi from Tennessee. John Glad said, I'm in a better mood now. Hope it lasts. I hope it does, buddy. Olivia said, both, because I'll be listening to the song and then the ring that actual skillet is going on after I hit you with it. JS said, did you know Dr. Pepper was a pecker doctor? The lecturer said, Canada and America are basically the same country. Except in America, we can talk bad about our government. Off topic said they are the same country. The country is UK, Scotland, borders England. Thought so. SMCC said, I have a serious question. When I type, I don't know what that is, in chat, why does it come up as? I typed in other people's chat and came up as furries. Just comes up as a normal word to me. Off topic said the UK is confusingly a country of countries. Yes, it is. The lecturer said, Canadian trivia question. What province is Winnipeg in?
We need one more like everybody.
If we can get one more, I know it's 8 o'clock, Daryl, we're going to get there. Popeye said, nothing wrong with cereal for dinner. Nope, there is not. Super said, wash your mouth out with soap. Off topic. JS said, is the old guy mentally challenged? Careful. People might not like that. Like, you know, that mustache guy on TikTok that didn't like a comment, so he doxed everything about the guy. Come on now. We got to be careful on the internet. There's some Billy badasses on these phones. I got to get caught up. I'm sorry. We got to get caught up. Then we got to end it. Matthew said it got down to 23 degrees Saturday morning in Florida. Y'all probably didn't know how to act. The lecturer said, I talk bad about my government all the time. Canada, apparently they don't like it.
Yeah.
John Deere said, bye-bye. Later, guys. Good night. Mike said night. Manning let's see. Man owned the Silver Mountain said Chevy C10 or Silverado C10. SMCC said, okay, cool, LOL, nice. C10, by the way. Brian said, everyone just want to say that Jesus Christ loves you and the God dies for your sin. Yes. Daryl said, peace. Daryl said, Jane said, take care, everyone. Off topic said, have a good day. Oregon. Jada said, you're 60. Why are you on TikTok? I'm 30. Thank you. John said, just finished up a huge grapefruit. Matthew said, you said before you drive trains. How much horsepower are modern trains? Biggest ones are about 4,000 each. SMCC said, you see that Impala on the top left? I got almost identical to that except silver. Biscayne. But that's awesome. Lydia said, Randy, have you heard animals I have become? Randy, have you heard animal I have become? No.
A rat?
Papa said, what happens if y'all go over your time limit on YouTube? Nothing.
Nothing. We
It's
just
just
do
a
it out of
respect.
respect for Daryl.
Yep, Daryl has a premiere, I think it's Sunday through Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard, and it's just kind of one of those.
We just do it out of respect, and that, 2 hours. And sometimes Daryl's told us before we keep going if it's going good and everything, but we just do it out of respect and go watch Daryl's premiere.
SM said Biscayne with a sick looking face. Matthew said, how many tons can they pull? It depends. Some of our easier grades is, I think it's 4,500 tons each, and put together, obviously 9,000 tons. Let's see,
I mean, some of
JS
these
said,
trains are, over a mile long.
I've been on a 3-mile long train with 2 motors.
I could have said that it was dark outside and he'd have said it's daylights.
JS said, you're 30, see a doctor other than Dr. Pepper immediately. I've seen enough last year. Deluxe said, have you ever hit a car with the train? No. I hope not to, but whatever. Hugh said, there is no time limit. That is exactly right. It's just out of respect. But everybody listen. Popeye wants to know what's the name of the channel. He'll check it out. Metal Art Customs.
That's it's a premiere.
Yep, it's a premiere, and he does it from 8 p.m. to whenever. He says a little over an hour tonight.
I think he said 1 hour and 7 minutes tonight.
Let's see here. Oh my God, SM said, "What? Where are y'all boys from?" NC here, Denton, North Carolina. Somebody sent hi from my. I don't know what flag that is, but thank you. Hugh said, rolling on the ground laughing his F&A off. I hit no. Turd. Hugh said, hello, Jane. Matthew said, do they always run 2 engines or just one sometimes? They try to always run 2. Hugh said, we try to help each other the best we can. Matthew said, I see a video where a big boy steam train pushed a broke down modern train a few years ago. Yes, he still does it. Hugh said, I hit no on your poll. Yeah, you little turd. SM said Asheville area here, but I didn't claim Asheville. I don't claim Asheville. I don't blame you. But everybody, yes, Pape Metal Art Customs. Oh, and it's the Turkish flag. Well, welcome to America land. I've never driven a steam train. But everybody, listen, we are 5 minutes over. But everybody, if you would like to, come back tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yes, off topic, that is my dad. I'm his oldest. But everybody have a wonderful night, day, whenever you're watching this. And remember, most importantly, keep it silly.
He's my oldest son. Thank you.